Hi, Francis.
Yes, this is me speaking. Is
I
this
am.
Langley?
I'm sorry, my phone died. I've been on the phone with you guys, Cigna, everybody all day, and it just gave out on me. Um.
Okay, let me just place you on a brief hold and I'll continue to speak to you, okay? Give
Okay.
me one
Thank
moment.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for holding this line. I'm sorry about that. I just had people in front of me.
Oh, no, no, no. You're fine. You're fine. So, okay. So I just
Okay.
now that I'm sitting down, I want to be able to make sure I fully understand. So, okay. I understand that you said before that you guys don't do work status updates on every appointment. And I get that. But Cigna is telling me that when they send over paperwork that requests it, that is something that's typically just done because it's a part of their request. And so they kind of not that they didn't believe me, but I was like I feel like I'm trying to convince them that what you guys are basically saying is accurate because they're kind of telling me that I should always kind of get this note updated.
Yeah, Cigna, I'm not sure how Cigna works, but I know that for each visit, it's a requirement differently. So when you come into our office and you ask for work status, usually work status, we do them for our workman's comp. Or if a patient asks them, hey, I have these certain restrictions, I do this type of job, just include this in my work status so we can make it clear.
Right.
Otherwise, when we put in our notes like what your status is, the doctor puts in, he evaluates you and all of that. However, if he were to miss one little thing that said, a restriction of 15 minutes every 3 hours, that's something that he wouldn't put in the note. That's something he would put in the actual work status.
Okay. So
you see, like they're all together, but at the same time, still different.
So on my first appointment, that's when I think he said, you know what, I think you can go back to work and everything. And that was before he put the cast on. So you're right, because Cigna saw that. They saw the first note and they said, yeah, he approved you back to work. And that's when they stopped my claim. But when I went back and he put the cast on, that's when the note, I believe, should have been updated, because Cigna's request for my office visits notes was after that visit. So I think that should have been the most current notes that they received.
So the way the FMLA works, when you pay the $26, we sent in all of that information on May 3rd.
Okay.
All of it on that day. So on the 9th, when you came in and you got a new one, we're not going to re-enter that information.
Right, but then Cigna requested, I think it may have been like on the 11th, Cigna actually requested from you guys to have it sent, like have my office notes sent, because they wanted the updated, like about the cast and all. So what I'm trying to figure out is, at that point, you know, I think you and I were in contact like every day at that point, because I was trying to figure out when the doctor was going to sign it. And so at that time, when the notes were going to be sent over, to my knowledge, and I think what Cigna was thinking, was that they were the most current notes at that point.
And they are the most current notes at that point. They are explaining that you were in a cast, that you were this, that you were that. But in order to get benefits, there's extra details that he has to go into and put in order for you to receive those benefits. Because benefits for FMLA are different from just regular. So that's where the whole miscommunication and everything happened. And since I've been going back and forth with the doctor, no, look, she needs this and that, I completely understand it. It gets a little bit frustrating, and we want everyone to be on the same page and everything, and we're trying to get everything done as quickly and as assured as we can and correctly. But however, on Friday we were in surgery, and you know, that's still no excuse. Your paperwork is important to us. And I know you called me mid last week to let me know I was denied. So that's when we spoke. We spoke last week, Wednesday in the afternoon. I touched base with Dr. Whitaker on Thursday, and then that's when on Thursday he was supposed to sign it for me. I know we couldn't get around to it because we were super busy. And then on Friday when we were in surgery, I wasn't able to do it. And then
but can I interrupt you respectfully? And I'm not trying to be rude, Francis, but we all know, because every week when I talk to you, you tell me that he's in surgery on Friday. So this is like the third time that you have said to me, hey, I talked to him, I put your paperwork on his desk, he's aware, and then it just doesn't get signed for almost a week. And so if he knows, and we all know that he's in surgery on Friday, then it seems that, yeah, you may get busy on Thursday, but rightfully so, because you're obligated to be in surgery on Friday. And then I called you yesterday and you said, hey, before lunchtime, he's going to get this done, and I'll make sure that I give you a ring to let you know. And then I called back after lunch and I left a message. And then this morning, you know, when we spoke, it was before he saw any patients. And I wasn't sure, because was he in the office today or not? I don't know.
Yeah, he was in the office. He's just been on call these past couple of days.
Right, because this morning when we spoke, you said to me, you said before he sees any patients, because he didn't do it yesterday, you said that you were going to go in there and have him sign it this morning. And so
he didn't show up till later.
But what I'm just a little, no, and I understand, but now you're, and I get it, but see, it's a lot of sorries on my behalf, but now you're saying, and then he can't keep his appointment with you tomorrow, so that's another thing. And so I understand all this. I am very, very reasonable. But my real direct question is, because he's already seen me, can he at least update the notes for the time that he's already seen me and agreed that, yes, I should have been in a cast and I shouldn't have been typing and all of those things as we discussed? Can he at least update that?
At this point, that's what I had explained to him, and he told me to go on and bring you in, that he wants to reevaluate you.
And I know you can't be in his head, but what I'm trying to figure out, and correct me if I'm wrong, because Cigna is going to ask me this question, and I don't know if they're going to understand. He wants to reevaluate me, and I understand that. But is he going to...
There will be a whole other visit
that
he wants to see you.
No, I understand that. But what I'm trying to figure out, so is he going to reevaluate me and then update my prior notes based off of reevaluation?
That's not what I believe he's going to do, because that's not something that you can do. I just believe he wants to reevaluate you. That's all. He just told me to bring you in to reevaluate you. I